Hello everyone, it's the last day of week 5 and today we're going to talk about adjectives, the last column on our chart. So if you remember correctly, on Monday, you should have saved this chart. We had a chart that had 3 columns for nouns, verbs, and adjectives. Now, we talked about nouns. Those are a person, a place, a thing, or an animal. And we found nouns, excuse me, we found 4 nouns that follow all of the phonics rules that we've been learning about. And then on Wednesday, we found 3 verbs that follow the rules, and we videoed ourselves doing those verbs. Today, we're going to talk about adjectives. Adjectives are describing words. They're things that add details to a story, and they make things more interesting. They tell us more about what we're reading about. So, you're going to need your chart, a pencil, and either the back of your chart or another piece of paper for this activity. Because for this one, I want you to come up with 3 adjectives that follow, excuse me, you're going to come up with 3 adjectives that follow our rules, but you're also going to draw me a picture and you're going to label all the adjectives. So let's start out. Got to grab my list of adjectives. I'm going to draw, also, Miss Roark is not an art teacher. I'm doing my best. So I'm going to start out, I'm going to draw a little girl. That's supposed to be a bow in her hair. So I have a little girl, and the first thing that I'm going to do, the first adjective that I have is short. Now, you can't really tell that this little girl is short if she's standing by herself, but if I draw, let's say I'm drawing her dad, and he is very tall. Let's make them hold hands, because that's cute. Then I can see, oh, this little girl is short, and short is my adjective that follows my digraph rule that Mrs. Smith taught us about. We have an SH that's saying shh at the beginning. So that's my adjective with a digraph in it. And then I have them holding hands, and maybe they're about to cross the street. So the holding hands, they're being safe. Now safe has a long A sound and a silent E sound. It's following the silent, excuse me, it's following the silent E rule. So that's my second rule that we learned about. We have the digraph, we have the silent E rule. My last one is I need a blend. Let's think. What could I draw that would have an adjective that has a blend in it? I have an idea. I'm going to make her arm a little bit longer. She's going to be holding a lollipop. That's a lollipop. And lollipops taste sweet. So I'll draw an arrow to my lollipop and write sweet. That doesn't look like an E. That's better. And sweet has the SW blend at the beginning that Mrs. Dunnigan talked about. So it's saying eat, sweet. That is the whole activity that I want you to do for Friday. I want you to, and then I'm going to write those adjectives in that last adjective column on my chart. So all you have to do is draw a picture and then label the different adjectives in the picture. So I have a short girl who's being safe by holding hands with her dad, and she has a sweet lollipop. You can write it out in, excuse me, you can write out your story in 3 sentences, that use the adjective, or you can just draw your picture. But that is going to wrap up our phonics lesson for the week. It's really been a review of all the things that we learned. I hope that you have a really good weekend, and I love you.